right away my heart chakra. All right, I'm gonna wait till some people jump in so you guys can fast forward this part. Fast forward it until I start talking if you want. This is gonna be a message for a lot of you guys. For some of you, well, hello, hola, hola, please welcome to this live. I'm gonna talk some real talk for you guys here. And I'm just making sure before I start talking, I know what I'm saying is for the right reasons, right? Love and light to everybody here. Hello. I was waiting for a few people to jump in. Thanks, guys. You guys been liking a lot of the videos. I really appreciate that. I usually don't ask for likes and comments and shares, but I've been doing it lately because my guides have told me, how do you think the other people get it? They say it and people remember to do it, because I like videos. When I like them, when I see them and I like them, I just like it real quick. But that's just how I am. But or dislike it, depends on how I feel about the video. Okay. All right. Like I said, I'm just getting the message. I don't want to say nothing that is not going to be important for you right now. But why I said it's the realest message I'll ever give is because some people are going to switch this message because they're not going to like what I'm about to say. But some people will be like, I needed to hear this, so thank you, you know? All depends on the person right now. All right. People are starting to roll in. Let's get into it. How many of you are taking anything, supplements or anything for your pain or anything like that? Like, for instance, I take Kratom. So that's my thing. That's all I take. And I've been taking it for a while. It's expensive. It costs me a lot of money and it's not good for that reason. And because it's a everyday thing for me. And it's like, almost like if I don't take it, I feel like I'm in pain or I'm tired. I'm going to keep it real with you guys right now. You know, the guides might be like, you know, you don't have to talk about this, or people don't have to know your business, but it's not about my business. It's about talking real to each other right now, because this is the message. Okay? It's the message, and I'm going to talk about it, okay? Even though I really do be hearing, don't talk about this, don't talk about, people don't need to know your business. I don't give a fuck who knows what about me, because guess what? Healers are in pain too. Just because I'm a healer doesn't mean I don't suffer from pain and my body don't hurt. Okay? Yeah, let's get real, because this is what's going to happen right now. Now, before, like, I remember back then, and all of a sudden it closed in my throat chakra. It's so funny. I remember back then when I was taking like Percocet and all that shit. I remember thinking that I was alone like throughout the whole thing, but I was never alone, because I remember nights, and I'm keeping it real right now. If you don't like realness, please just tune out right now. I remember back then when I used to do coke, when I used to do Percocet, when I used to do all the drugs, right? Thinking that I was all by myself. Like, I'm all alone here. Nobody cares about me. I could die tomorrow and nobody will care. That's how I felt, right? That's how people who do drugs feel. They feel like they're all alone in it. Nobody cares. But I remember nights like where I would like think I was dying, and I would hear a little voice say to me, get up, go in the shower, get in the cold shower. You know, my heart would start pounding, or I had done too much white girl, or, you know, too much mixer of perks with white girl. I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to talk about this. I know a lot of people don't like these messages, but I have to talk about it, okay? I'm keeping it real, okay? And it's tough for me to talk about this because it's, you know, people have shame about, I don't have shame about anything that I've ever experienced in my life. And due to like me, you know, the addict in us, right? This is more for people like if you struggled with any type of addictions. I'm talking about food, drugs, Facebook, anything you struggle with, addicted, like you spend too much money, you give too much money, you're a giver, you're addicted to giving, you're addicted to freaking putting everybody first before you. I'm talking to you people. Everybody else was like, I don't need this message. It's okay, just tune out, right? Listen. Those of us who have that brain that makes us think we have to do for others before we do for ourselves. right? Those of us who have that kind of mindset that is we're constantly giving to everybody else before we give to ourselves. All of us who have this feeling, this is for you. In the process of us remaining, let's say, clean, or we're trying to do the right thing, we're trying not to do drugs, we're trying not to go out, we try not to drink, we try not to be around the same people, the same places, the same things that kept us sick, or whatever the case may be. All of us who have been through that. This is that message right now that I'm going to give to you right now. Especially if you still have that addictive kind of like personality where you can't put yourself in certain situations or do things like this, because when you do, you end up in that situation, or you end up in that situation. And like I said, I personally take kratom every day. And this is me being raw and honest with you. My body hurts. My neck always hurts. My back always fucking hurts. And I do mad Reiki on myself. I do healing. I do all that. But I had big breasts my whole life. Therefore, I'm right now getting used to the smaller breasts, which I had a breast reduction surgery, for those of you who don't know. And I'm getting used to like the pain going away in my shoulders and stuff like that. Like I'm getting used to being painless, right? But also remembering that I always had big breasts, so I'm so used to sitting like this that now I have to like focus and sit like this and know that my breasts are not that heavy anymore, so I can do this, you know what I'm saying? But I just had surgery a month ago too, so I'll give myself like some time to heal. Remember, my ribs are still kind of healing from when they do surgeries. They press on your ribs. They do all this shit. So, of course, it hurts. Like, it's still going to hurt a month or two later. It takes some people 6 months to a year to heal. It takes me about 3 months usually. I'm a fast healer. I heal really fast. Like anything that breaks or any bone that has fractured, all of it heals really fast, right? So please, this message is for those of you who are feeling like you're alone right now. You're feeling like you're alone, like your guides are not with you. I've been hearing this message like patience, patience, patience. And I've been also hearing this message like many people are feeling like they can't let go of one thing. And like, we say entity attachment. I keep hearing something about your father, something about the father, okay? Those of you who had a father who was highly addicted to drugs when they were alive and they were dead now, and then this is only for those of you who have parents, or I'm hearing siblings or relatives who were drug addicts when they were alive, and they're still kind of like, they come back and forth to your home is what I'm hearing. Like they mostly stay around your brother, I'm hearing. So you need to get like, when you go to your brother's house, you need to talk to that father or that parent and be like, you need to go away from all of us because you're affecting us. I'm hearing gambling, addiction, drugs, alcohol. I'm hearing all of that, okay? Yeah. This is important, because what's happening next for a lot of people is going to be like this. It's like, here's the thing, like with the kratom, right? And I'm being really transparent with you guys. Thank you for listening. Those of you who are here for the right reasons, thank you. And those of you who are not, love and light to you anyway. I don't care. I'm not mad at you. I don't hate you. I love you. I love you. And I hope that you find the love that we all looking for, you know what I'm saying? Or that we all found within ourselves. Like with me with the kratom, my guides tell me all the time, you shouldn't take that. It's too expensive. You're wasting your money. Stop taking it. You don't need it. You don't need it. And I get it. I get their angle. I totally get their angle. I really do. But here's the thing. As people who are addicts, and we tend to like, when we're in pain, we run to like other drugs. So like kratom to me is like a plant medicine. It's not, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't make me feel high. It doesn't make me feel tired, or like I'm normal on it. Like you can't even tell like I took kratom, because it doesn't do nothing to me. It just makes my pain go away a little bit, and that's it. And sometimes it helps me sleep at night, right? Okay. So my point is, like, they're telling us, like, if you smoke a lot of weed, you drink every day, or you do stuff like this a lot, okay? Please understand something, that the guides are telling us that it's time to release this. And I know that's tough for a lot of people. A lot of us don't want to hear that shit. We don't want to hear it. What do you mean don't smoke weed every day? Weed helps me. Weed helps me stay calm, or, or let's say, if hopefully you're not like a drinker or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying to you? that, like I said, this message is not going to be for everybody. I hope it's helping somebody, because I don't even know if I'm making any sense right now. But I think the message here is that I've heard the guides say this to me many times. You don't need that. You don't need this. You don't need that. Like, they want us to like work out or like eat healthier, or, you know, get natural supplements that are good for us, that don't have toxins or heavy metals in it, or do a detox, do a cleanse. I get it. Yo, I'm right there with you. How many of you feel this way? Like, when you hear go work out, do a detox, do a cleanse, how many of you are like, oh my God, please? You know what I'm saying? Like, leave me alone. Like, I'm not Jesus. I'm not gonna fast for 40 days. Like, you know what I'm saying? But even though I fast up until like 7 o'clock at night, I fast. I eat a little something and that's it. Like, I'm not a heavy eater, okay? Even though I look like it because I'm a big girl, but I'm not a heavy eater and all that stuff, right? You feel what I'm saying to you? That's awesome, Poopy. I've been narcotic free for 7 years now. That's amazing. That's amazing. Like I said, how many of you feel that way though? Like, when your spirit team tries to tell you, like, oh, you need to meditate more, you need to fast, or you need to get out in nature, or walk, or exercise, you almost feel like you're like, oh God, I know I do, but this is annoying, man. I don't have the energy. I don't have, or you'll say, I don't have the time, or you'll make like an excuse or whatever. I do. I walk every day. I try to get out in nature as much as I can. I meditate a lot. I do all of these things, right? But there's certain things that I'm like, damn, you want me to let go of this, that? Like, I can't smoke cigarettes. First of all, I don't do drugs. I don't go out. Like, what do you want me to do? I'm bored all day. I have nobody to talk to. The only thing I really do that makes me feel good is work. I get on here, I work, I do what I do, you know what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying to you? And like, and then sometimes I'm like, when they're like, you gotta let go of cigarettes, you gotta let go of kratom, I'm almost like, like, damn, you want me to be like straight laced, like, honey, how you know what I'm saying? You want me to be perfect, right? And they're like, it's not that, it's just that we know what's working for you and what's not working for you. And again, you could be like, let's say for instance, I'm taking kratom for my pain, right? It could be that I'm lacking something like my bone density, or it could be that I'm lacking iron or nutrition. That's what I'm hearing. It could be iron you're missing, or nutrition, or something like this. You feel what I'm saying? Can I please have one thing? That's what I'm trying to say. That's my point here. This is where I struggle with my guides, because I'm like, I know you want me to be like this perfect, like, person, or this perfect woman, like, to be like an example to everybody, like, you know, to fix myself up, to do this, to do that. But then I tell them, like, you know, I'm also going through my own things. Like, you know, there are lessons that I've learned that are so hard that sometimes it's hard to get past those lessons, and I'm trying to. So one of the biggest lessons that we're learning, I'm hearing, is finances. A lot of us is like, we spend too much, or we give too much to others, and we're just giving our money away to others, or even to companies, I'm hearing. Or I'm here. That's why I had to cancel Amazon. I canceled Amazon like completely, because I was shopping at Amazon so much, it was getting toxic, right? And now, even with these TikTok samples that I'm getting, I'm like, all right, I'm going to stop applying, because I'm looking at my room and it's getting full of stuff. But also, I'm going to give a lot of stuff away for Christmas. So it's, you know, I'm going to balance it out. It's like this. It's like, Spirit wants us to focus on the things that mean the most to us right now, but also, like, don't get upset with the guides, because they're like, we didn't leave you. We're not gone. We're not trying to say, like, we're not here no more. That's it. You got to do this on your own. But and you know what I hate? I'm going to say this right now. One message I cannot stand when I hear people give this message, and I hate it, but I keep getting hit in the left ear, so I'm watching what I say here. Is that message of, okay, I won't say it. Okay, so don't say that. Is that what you don't want me to say? You don't want me to say blah, 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 blah. Okay, so I'm just gonna generalize it, like, almost like, you're not getting that until you do this. You know that threat, that, like, until you do this, you're not getting that. And we're not gonna work with you on that until you fix this. And I get why, because if they give us what we need, what we want, when we're still in a place of like chaos, like, we'll almost, you know what I'm saying? We'll almost lose that thing that they gave to us. You see what I'm saying to you? Like, it's almost like, if they give you what you want before you need it, it's almost like you're going to get that thing and it's going to go you know, it's going to go sideways. Like let's say someone who's a bad spender, you're a bad spender, let's say, God forbid. Hopefully we all are reining that in, which I try to, but I have a 13-year-old daughter. She wants her Starbucks and she's spoiled, and the kids don't even want to go to school no more. And can you blame them? Can you blame them? Honestly, can you blame our children for not wanting to go to these toxic ass schools anymore? Like, schools ain't safe anymore. Like, they're just not a place you feel safe with your kids being at. Like, it's not like a place kids want to go to anymore. Kids don't want to be there no more. They can sense the energy. Those highly empathic students, they're sitting there and they're like, this is not where I want to be. Like, this is not for me. Because a lot of these kids, these new kids that are coming up, they're realizing this ain't, what is this? Jail. Why am I being sent to jail every day? You feel what I'm saying? A lot of these kids are noticing school ain't it. And they're noticing that none of this shit was working for them. And they're smarter than we were. They're smart. They know more than we do. Okay? That's what I'm saying. The homeschool thing. Like, I already see it. I'm going to call it with my daughter. I have a feeling I'm going to have to homeschool her. She just does not like school. She goes there and she's just miserable. Mom, I'm miserable. I'm tired. I hate it. I feel drained all day. I sit there for 8 hours. The teachers talk about the same thing over and over again. It's boring. What am I doing here? She complains about it. And I can't even be like, you need to go to fucking school. Like, I'm not one of those moms. I'm sorry. I'm just not. And I know people would love for me to be that way. Like, my family will be like, just tell her she has to go to school. And I'm like, listen, man, I know what she's experiencing because I experienced that when I was younger. I noticed something's off with this place. Why am I here? What am I doing here? What is the point of this? It's everybody's sick and tired of the old programs. Thank you so much for just like that, how you said it. Thank you. And we're sick of it. And like, we're so sick of it that we don't even want to be here mentally anymore. Like, to the point where we're like, and I'm not, listen, I'm always a hopeful, faithful person, but I'm going to talk real. And if the guys don't like it or nobody that likes this message, this is what I'm going to talk. I'm going to keep it real because we're sick of it, especially those of us who are highly in tune and highly empathic. We are sick of the old programs and we don't know what to do about it. How do we break the construct down? How do we do it? We see all these songs coming out about people and the government, this and that. We get it. We know, but what the do we do about it? Besides take your kids out and homeschool them, fine, cool, all that. But what are we doing about it? How can we do that? Make that change? How can we do that? That's what I want to know, because we are all tired of it, but nobody knows what to do about it. And guess what? Whoever tries to do something about it, they're silenced. And they're silenced quickly. So it's like we've gotten to that point where, like, we're tired. Our bodies are physically drained. I feel spirit is like, let me just tell you something. I tell my guides all the time, I love you and I would love to do everything you're asking me to do, but I'm physically tired. Like, my body's physically drained. Like, and I'm a very energetic person. I'm a go, go, go kind of person. I understand right now is a time for rest and for rejuvenation, for regeneration. And I've heard that many times. And I told you it's time to rest and to regenerate and to build our own communities. Exactly. Anaya said, build our own communities. And the funny thing is, I've been thinking about that like crazy. And I heard Spirit say a message that we won't give people blessings and manifestations unless their intention for those manifestations are for the greater good of the collective. You heard me? We won't give, right. We won't give people their manifestations, especially financially, if those manifestations are not made for the collective's greater good. So if you're manifesting so you can buy a brand new Mercedes, like, we don't want to give those people those things no more. But they're getting it. But the devil gives gifts too. The devil gives gifts too. Listen to me when I tell you, the devil gives gifts too. Do you hear me? Because I see some bitches out here and I'm like, yo, she is pure evil. How is she living that life? I want to know. I want to know. Am I doing something wrong? Do I need to, like, spread my legs? Like, do I need to be a whore? What is it? No. Tell me, because what is it? And they told me that's exactly what they're doing. They're spreading their legs. They got husbands at home and they cheating on them. They're sleeping with older people. Like, Flo, you don't want to go down that path. I hear it all the time. Like, I hear it all the time. You feel what I'm saying to you? Thank you, John. Thanks for saying that, because I've been feeling real ugly lately. I'm talking like physically ugly. And it's not because I'm ugly, but it's because I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired of the shit. I'm tired of all of it. Also, one more thing I'm going to say, because I swear to God, if you're listening to this message right with your heart and not with your head, and you're not looking at me like, what the fuck is she talking about? If you're listening to this message, I don't know which lighting. Okay. No, my head looks big like that. Okay. If you're listening to this message with your heart and not your head, like, I'm going to make you hear this right now like this. This is how I feel. We had to learn to, yeah, it's crazy. Like, I don't want to sound like a little baby when I say this, but we had to learn the toughest lessons of them all. You feel me, right? You know what I'm saying to you. Do you know what I'm talking about? Those girls or those guys? Those girls or those guys? Whoever. They're saying they're driving nice cars, they're living in a nice house. You're thinking like their life is set, right? They have not done any shadow work at all. And how, you ask, are they receiving all these gifts? Well, because they're in the matrix, and to them, materialistic things are the only things that are cutting it for them. Love and light. Clear the energy in the left ear and don't do it again. They have lived their whole lives in a matrix and they've done no shadow work. No shadow work. And here we are. I volunteer for the tribute. I'll do all the shadow work. And we're working our asses off. Clearing karma. Clearing entities that's not even our fault that these entities are attached to us. Because I'm going to tell you something right now. I remember having entities attached to me, and it was completely my fault. I invited it. I did the drugs. I hung out with the wrong people. I had sex with fucking retards and all of that shit. That I invited that energy in. I was putting it right now. Right now, bro. I'm like a fucking saint. Somebody get me an award for the fucking best fucking person on earth, bro. And still, how are these entities not detaching? And then to have a spirit guide say, until this entity is detached from you or they're out of your aura, we're not going to give you this and we're not going to give you that. Okay, so get them the fuck away from me then. Am I tripping? You feel what I'm saying to you? Yo, and you know what's funny? The funny thing is this, because I remember when I was on that junkie shit. I know myself. I sit here and I look at you dead in your fucking eyes and I tell you, I did junkie shit. Listen, thank God I was always a person who limited myself. Like, if I didn't have the money, I didn't do the drugs. I didn't sleep with people for drugs and shit like that. I just didn't get to that point. I wasn't shooting needles. I was just, not that I'm saying that you're a bad person if you did that, but some people get to that point. I used to say, if once I suck dick for money, for drugs, then somebody kill me, because I don't want to be alive anymore. Thank God I never got to that point, which I'm grateful for, because thank God, because took me a lot longer to forgive myself for the shit I did back then. But I did like junky shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, go to hotels with losers and, maybe steal a bag of weed from somebody or $20. You know what I'm saying? Stupid shit. Just shit you do when you're on drugs. You just do stupid shit. I don't care. Judge me, laugh at me. I don't care anymore. I don't care, because I've been there. I've done that. And, I've learned the tough lessons. And then to have a spirit guide say, until this entity is detached from you, I'm not going to give you this or I'm not going to give you that. And hey, you know what? I worked super hard to get to where I'm at today. And you know what you forget to do? You know what you're forgetting to do? You forget to sit back and to see all of the accomplishments that you have. But instead, you keep getting pointed at all the shit you're not doing right. And that's where I need you to stop everything you're doing right now. And this is coming directly from spirit, because I'm getting hit in the right side of my head so hard. Somebody's trying to make you focus on the little things you're not doing the greatest in. But these other angelic entities are like, listen to me. Stop. Sit back and look at yourself from outside of yourself and go, whoa, yo, I fucking fixed that. I did this. I help people. I do this. I help my sister. I help my brothers. I help my mom. I've been there for my family. Yo, who is this for right now? Who is this message for? I'm going to look at you dead in your eyes. Which one of yous are like me and you grew up and your mom would send you to your cousin's house to help them for the week, or they would send you to watch your cousins and babysit this one and watch that one, or she would send you to the bank or send you to the store at fucking 7 years old to get cigarettes, wondering why you smoke cigarettes right now. You know what I'm saying? You'd be at the liquor store buying alcohol for your uncle, wondering why you drink alcohol. You'd be chilling with your uncle. He's giving you drugs, wonder why you do drugs. Who? Who is that for? Story of my life. I was given drugs by my own family members, and I was so high. Like, that's the story of my life. You don't know shit about that. You don't know shit about being with your uncle, who's a fucking lawyer, and he's giving you cocaine at 16 years old. Come on. Come on. And then you wonder why we fucking drink and we smoke and we smoke cigarettes. And then you judge yourself, and then you have the nerve to judge yourself for how long it's taking you to get away from these things. Yo, I'm going to say this right now because I don't think nobody's going to sit here and tell you as real as I'm going to keep it right now. Ain't nobody keeping it real with you up in here, because I see a lot of these tarot readers and these spiritual people. My life is perfect. Bitch, shut the fuck up. Then get out of here. You're not my healer. You're not my healer. If you're going to pretend like your life is perfect and you're a perfect person and you're pointing fingers at me, talking about the guys are saying that you're not fixing this, and the guy, who the fuck are you? And they're judging you. Oh, they're judging you. They're judging us straight up. Like, these are the types of people never did a drug in their life, never drank in their life, never had family members like that in their life, but they look at you and they point fingers at you like you're some fucking addict or crackhead or something. Bitch, you don't know me. Listen, man, and I'm not blaming nobody else, because I thank everybody for everything I've been through. I'm going to tell you right now, I thank them all of the negative people, all of the people that have given me drugs, all the people that have raped me, all the people that have touched me when I was a child, all of you. I thank you. You know why? Because of you, I became the spiritually powerful person that I am today. So thank you. I'm not sad about it. None of it makes me sad. I don't find it sad that my cousin walked into my room when I was like 14 with his friend, pulled my pants down and started doing shit to me. And I screamed help and nobody came. I'm not sad about that. I'm not making you sad about it. I'm telling you, this is how you need to be. Strong like that, where it doesn't bother you no more. I'm not sad about the fact that in this lifetime and in other lifetimes, as a baby, I was molested. A baby, an infant. An infant. When I'm shown dreams that there's a perverted, disgusting entity touching me when I'm a baby, a little baby, a baby like this. I'm not sad about none of it, because guess what? And you know what I'm going to tell the guides? Until you experience what I've experienced as a human here in this form, don't judge me. You better help me with everything I ask for. Love and light. I'm not trying to be like demanding or like be like an asshole. But until you experience what I've experienced as a human, please don't judge me. Please. And nobody has the right to judge me. Not God. Nobody. I don't care if God, if Jesus came from the sky right now, was like, you have done this. I'm like, yo, get the fuck out of here. No offense, because I know that's not Jesus. That's not Jesus. That ain't no Jesus coming to talk to me and talk about how you did wrong. And what? I thought you were a loving, all merciful, judgment-free God. Whose God are you following, bitch? It ain't my God. That ain't my God. My God, let me just tell you something. Because, and I'm going to say this to the guides, and I'm going to have a very tough conversation with the guides and let them know, you don't know what it feels like to be me. In this lifetime or in others. You don't have the ideas. You may see it. You may be watching with your popcorn up in the sky somewhere, but you don't know what it's like to be a human in this world, especially a human like us who feels everything. That's right. And if you read the Gnostic text, Jesus says, I didn't come here to bring peace. I came here to set fire to this world. And when he says that, he means to wake all you up from these fake-ass religions that they're pretending. I'm not even Christian. I don't know where the fuck they got that shit from. He's like, I'm a Buddhist. I'm a yogi. And nobody wants to. I came to enlighten the people, to awaken your senses, your chakras, and your third eye. That's why I said the kingdom of heaven is within you. When I talked to Mary in the Gnostic text, she asked him, Jesus, how will I see visions of you when you're not here? He said, it's not in the mind, but it's in between the two. In between the two of the mind. In the mind, in between the two. Telling her that she'll have visions from her third eye. When we start waking up to this, and that's another thing, all of the work we're doing here, all of the hard work we're putting into here, I will be gosh darn dang it if someone or an entity or anyone else dares to point fingers at me and judge me when I am human. I'm only human. After all, don't put the blame on me. You think this is easy? You think it's easy breaking generational curses? What we're doing? You think it's easy what you're doing? You think what you're doing is easy, right? Is that what you think? Baby, let me talk to you like a mother should have talked to you a long time ago. Look at me, baby. Look at me, my darling. You are so powerful and beautiful. What you have done and accomplished up until now, I can't even tell you how amazing you are. I'm gonna pretend I'm your mom right now, your dad, or your family members. I couldn't do half of the things you've done. I still don't do it till today. I'm still sitting here in the matrix world not doing anything that you're doing. What you're doing is crazy, phenomenal, beautiful. Even though this matrix version of me doesn't see what you're doing, the spiritual version of me sees it, and I am so proud of you. You are so freaking amazing. Everything you're doing is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful magic. I want you to know that, because if nobody's telling you, this is your true spirit team. Those who truly got your motherfucking back, not these fake ass, I'm your spirit guide. No, you're not. You're a spirit who's all up in my business, and I need you to step out. Because trust me when I tell you, there are spirits pretending to be your spirit guides. Trust me when I tell you. Trust me when I tell you. And they'll be the ones, yeah, they'll warn you when shit's going down, and great, thank you so much. But they'll also make you feel, you'll know the difference between spirit team and spirit. Spirit guides will tell you, like, I know you're fucking up right now, but please, let's go. We're going to wait for you. Be patient. Oh, you got this. You got this. It's going to be okay. And then you got spirit who's like, look at your dumb ass. You can't even fix that. You stupid. You can't. We got you. And they think they control you. But what you don't understand is it's not you. It's me, baby. It's me. It's me with me. You don't control me. I don't care how powerful of an entity you think you are. You don't control me, babe. It's me. When I want to do something, I do it. When I don't, I don't. Okay, you might have had some power over me back then because I was lost in the sauce, right? Still in the matrix, blah, 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 and all over the place. But today, baby, not another one of you control what I do. It's me with me, baby. I does what I does because I wants to do it. And if I don't want to do it, I don't do it no more. I know this is tough, and I know that I'm yelling, and I know that it's okay. Let the trolls stay, baby, because guess what? This is what you need. You need to see the trolls. You need to see the trolls with the light. Because those trolls, there's always that one troll. They'll talk mad shit, and then afterwards, they'll write to me an email or write to me on Instagram. I'm sorry, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, it's okay. And now, you know how many people that start off as trolls are watching me now and love and light? Many. They will talk mad shit, and I'll write to them. I don't know why you hate me, but I just want to say that your spirit guides love you, your family loves you, and I'll write to them. And from there, from hate turns into love, because we transmute dark energy. None of that matters, all the trolls and all that. I don't focus on that. You guys understand, I'll see a comment, I'll move up, and I think things are funny. I think they're hilarious. They're actually funny to me. Trolls are comedians. On low-key, they are comedians. They make me laugh really hard. They be saying shit like, get the lube, I'm coming over, and I find it funny because they're funny, right? And if they could take that energy of the comedic stance that they have, they could use that, and they could stand on stage and freaking make people crack up, but they don't know how to take that energy from negative to positive. And I'm teaching you right now. If you're a troll and you're talking shit, you're a comedian, you're mad funny. Go stand on stage and roast the shit out of people. People will love you. There you go. Your spirit guides want you to know what your purpose is on this earth, is to make people laugh. Instead of being a dick, just go be a dick on stage. Comedians are all dickheads. People love them. So I love them. I love every comedian. They're all assholes, right? Yeah, exactly. Listen to me, guys. I love you, man. Let me tell you something. Today's message, like, I was really contemplating on it all day, and I said, like, should I go tell people, like, what I do and how I feel and what I'm experiencing, and then I said to myself, Flo, if you end up like these other readers on these tarot channels and YouTubes, and you pretend like you're not experiencing the shadow while you're healing others, you can't show people that they can also be experiencing shadow and heal themselves as well. Do you hear what I'm saying to you? You can heal yourself and others just because you're experiencing some shadow work, and you're thinking like, hey, I don't know, Flo, like, I'm going through a lot of shadow clearing. I'm clearing a lot of karma. I don't know if I can. Actually, you can, because while I go through clearing and shadow work and lots of karmic like detachments, entity detachments, I'm doing this. And guess what? That's the best way to heal others, is to show them how you're healing yourself. And so one thing I could tell you that I do that really helps me a lot, I don't judge myself anymore. Like literally a spirit guide could come and be like, we keep telling you to let go of the kratom or else we're not going to give you your good fortune. And you know what I'll say to them? If you don't want to help me manifest because I'm going through something right now, then I'll have to manifest on my own. I have to find another way. And if you guys don't want to fuck with me because I take kratom or because I'm in pain and my body hurts and you're not understanding and I'm asking you, you guys got magical powers? Since you don't want me taking pain stuff like kratom. Kratom is a over-the-counter plant. It's derived from the from coffee derivative. It's a coffee derivative, basically. But if you take enough, some people will get high on it. I don't get high on it. It just makes me feel like calm and relaxed, and that's it. It's good for ADHD. It's good for a lot of things, but I wouldn't recommend unless you talk to your doctor and your naturopath and see if that works for you. But don't go down that route unless you know what you're doing, because spirit, like, this is not I'm not saying go take kratom. What I'm saying to you is it's been working for me and it's keeping me away from other things. And when I got my surgery, instead of popping a bunch of Percocet, I was able to take kratom, which is for me a godsend, because as addicts, we get a surgery and all of a sudden we're like, oh, it's okay, I could take. And let me tell you something, while I had that surgery, I'm not gonna lie, there was a few times I seeked some pain meds and I was like, please let me get some more morphine, I'm in a lot of pain, when I really wasn't. But that's how an addict is. Addict's gonna be an addict no matter what. And I could say all I want. I'm not an addict. Bitch, I'm an addict. The second I get around like painkillers and all that, I'm like, But today, thank God, I don't want none of that stuff no more. I don't crave Percocet. I don't crave none of that stuff. None of it. So I'm happy where I'm at. You feel me? Praise Jesus. Fetty took away the neck pain. Yo, let me tell you, I do pray to Jesus and to the healers of the universe to heal my shoulders, my lower back, which is constantly in so much fucking pain that I just don't know what to do with it. I got a heating pad. I got heating pads. You can see on TikTok, I bought a bunch of heating pads, shoulder massages, a wrap for around my lower back. Like, I'm trying everything I possibly can, but I come from a family of male men that have very bad backs. My cousin Tina has a bad back. My uncles have bad backs. Oh, I told you, my uncle drives like this. Two of them. The brothers, they drive like this because, first of all, they're really tall, but their backs are fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And I come from a family who our backs always had a problem. Like, we always had bad backs. So I'm trying to heal that also, because you could also heal generational curses, but you can heal generational illnesses too. You feel what I'm saying? Like, my mom has fibromyalgia so bad, COPD, terrible. She can't even walk up a flight of stairs without. Obviously, she smokes 1,000 cigarettes a day, but I'm just telling you, like, and I had a dream about her in a past life. A fire truck hit our car and the smoke went in our lungs, both of our lungs. And I told her that's the reason why you're so used to, like, with the lungs being fucked up, because in a past life, you had that fire truck hit you and you never got compensated for it. Nobody reimbursed you and they didn't take care of you. So now you're almost like still punishing yourself from that lifetime. You feel me? Yeah, I literally have meds at the pharmacy because these pills I'm sick of. I'm an addict and recovering from a relapse. And we relapse a lot. Addicts relapse a lot. You guys, I can't listen. Anybody who makes fun of addicts, I hate you for that. No, I don't hate you. I love you. Love and light to you. But if you make fun of addicts, you have no idea what we go through. We can't go nowhere. We can't go to a club because there's alcohol, there's drugs there. Like, I can't go to a club and have a good time like normal people. Because if I go there and somebody has alcohol, they have cocaine, I'm going to want to do it. And that shit is so infuriating because you don't know how hard it is for us. Like, we have to really avoid everyone. I'm not crying because I'm sad for me. I'm crying because I'm sad for us. Because I know how tough it is, man. It's so fucking irritating, dude. Like, you don't know, like, what we go through. So anybody who makes fun of addicts and all that, please do yourself a favor, stop. Because you don't know what we go through, bro. Listen, you could be any kind of addict. Right now, you could be like an addict who fucking can't stop being on your phone. An addict who can't stop eating. You feel what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? Then stop going in there. Okay, thanks there, Captain Obvious. We know, we don't go there. I don't go to clubs. I don't go to bars. Let me tell you, motherfucker. Shut your fucking mouth, because I'm gonna tell you something right now. I avoid a lot of places. I sacrifice a lot of good times so that I don't do drugs and I don't do any of that, because I don't want to disappoint. I'm not gonna stand here and do readings and all that, and then I'm on drugs and talking to you like, "Hi, I'm high," but that I wouldn't do that to you guys, because I got that kind of mentality. Back then, I wouldn't have gave a fuck, but today, I try to live my life open and honestly as possible. I don't want no secrets. Secrets will kill you, right? I am Flo from BGC. I am Flo from BGC. And let me tell you something. That fucking show is the reason why I started doing drugs. When I was on Bad Girls Club, this is what everybody needs to know that I've never told anyone before. I never took painkillers, Vicodin, Percocet. You remember when Amber pushed me in the pool and I fractured my ankle? That was my first time ever getting Vicodin. And guess what? The woman there who was holding the pills, I'm on God, on everything I love. If I'm lying, I'm fucking dying. She was only supposed to give me one every 4 to 6 hours, but I took one, and that's the addict's first try. Woo! What is this feeling? And I kept taking them and taking them and she kept giving them to me. She kept sneaking on the side. Give me more. Give me. She gave me some. That's where my addiction began. Now you know. Don't get me wrong, I tried shit before, weed and alcohol, but never pills. Thank you, Justice. Thank you. You feel what I'm saying to you? So there you go. There's some news information for you. My addiction started on Bad Girls Club, and it continued after that. I remember leaving and going, "Ooh, what were those pills? I need to try them again." Maybe a month or two later, start popping them again. You understand me, right? Because everything happens for a reason. But guess what? That show that I went on happened for a reason. All that shit I went through, the drugs and all that, the bipolar depressions, the mental illness, all happened so that I could turn everything around and sit here in front of you and gain more people watching me because of Bad Girls Club. But then they see me for my spiritual healing and go, "That's amazing. She changed her whole life." You feel what I'm saying? Because that's what I'm doing here, showing you that it's possible to change everything about you. And you're gonna struggle. You're gonna go through times where you're like, "Fuck this, I'm so fucking mad." Like, you're gonna go through those times. You're gonna go through those times. And it's not gonna be easy. And it's not gonna be easy. Oh my, look, my babies, my babies. Look at guys, it's my babies. Look at my babies. Oh, you baby mama, you baby. Hi, babies. Hi, mama. Let me see if I call, because I'm trying to get these cats really to get them in the house with me, so I could foster them for a while. Hi, mama. Hi, babies. Hi. Hi, mama. Are you okay? Are you okay? You want to come in the house? Come in the house. Come on, let's go in my car. Come. Come, your mama over here. Come here. Oh, my babies. I love you. I love you. Come here, mama. Come here. Come on. Can you come to me? Come here. Come here, mama. Come here, mama. It's me. Look. Yeah, I gotta get them used to me. Look at the moon. Hold on. Let me show you guys something. Look at the moon. The moon's been looking weird as fuck lately, no? To the earth. It's like right there, dude. Bro, that shit is wild. That's wild. Come here, mamas. Your baby. I'm trying to get them to trust me so bad, bro, so they can come inside and I can foster them for a little while. Yeah, I give them food. I give them treats. I gave them the catnip little treats, and they loved it. But they'll come close to me, and then they'll run away. Like, they'll come real close to me, like this close, and then they run away. And it makes me so sad because I want to take them in the house before it gets winter and it gets cold. You know? They don't want to go because, first of all, if these cats came in my house, I would treat them like goddesses. The way I treat my dog. My dog, I just cook my dog chicken and sweet potatoes and vegetables. Like, I treat animals and children like they're gods and goddesses. That's the way I am. Okay. So I want to say something to you guys. As much as like we're going through this and it's ups and downs and you're going to go through the struggles, you're going to feel this. I just want to say you are not alone in this. You're not. Because even though like I feel like my guides are mad at me or they're pissed off, they're not. They're right here with me always. They're always going to be with me. And they're just trying to like help us get to a space like quicker than we were taking. Like something's taken, it took us a lot longer than it should. And they don't want you to take forever to get to this next stage. Because what I want to say to you is that they do have a beautiful present for you, is what I'm hearing. A nice gift for us. But they just want you to not, don't make something like the biggest part of your life. Like, let's say you are doing something, you drink or whatever. Like, for instance, like I'm, just take everything in moderation is what I'm hearing. Because it's like we gotta understand. So the spirit wants us to know when they talk to us like that, all they're trying to do is help us. Like they know that we take it offensively and we get angry, and that's true, and we do get angry because like who the fuck do you think you are, you know what I'm saying? But spirit wants us to remain calm, be patient, just know that your gifts are coming in. When I cry and stuff, don't ever feel bad. I'm crying because it's for us, for the collective, because I feel your pain. And you know what, sometimes I have to clear my energy because like I'll feel like the collective's down energy for like a few days, and I'll be like, what's wrong with me? And then I'll like talk and everybody's like, I feel the same way. I'm like, oh, but that's one of my missions here on earth, is to experience what the collective experiences on a level that others can't experience without like falling apart completely. And because of that, I'm able to help the collective with my messages, and I'm just grateful for that. So that doesn't, it doesn't affect me. It doesn't, watch. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, the cats are in the street. Okay, good girl. All right, okay, thank you for not fucking running them over. Thank you. It's important to understand that your guide's got your back no matter what you think, right? And I know if you've been releasing some stuff and healing some stuff, listen, I pray that we all release whatever we need to release, but just know that you're not being judged in the process, because that's what we could do. Sometimes we tell ourselves like I'm an idiot, I suck, I'm stupid, but you're not, and you're not, and you're not. And I love you, and I really hope this message helped you guys in some way or another. I hope that my rawness with you really helps you, because honestly, if I'm being this raw and it's not helping people, then it's, what's the point, right? But I love you guys, and I want you to see that we all experience stuff, but we'll get through it together. We'll get through it, when we have other people to talk to. Yeah, me too, cigarettes too. When we talk to each other and we let people know and you open up, it's almost like sharing in a meeting. But I can't go to NA meetings, because if anybody's ever been there to NA meetings or any of that, one thing, actually they make me want to do drugs more, because all they do is talk about drugs. So I'll sit there and be like, bro, these motherfuckers me. And then they all like, they've been there 20 years, still talking about the same problems. That makes me feel kind of down. So I can't do it. That's why, this is our NA meetings. But I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about, this is our spiritual ascension meetings. Okay. Which I'm going to get back on that once a month. At the end of the month, we're going to do the spiritual ascension meetings for the subscribers. And those of you who are in the mentorship program, once a month, we'll go on Zoom, and it's a spiritual ascension meetings. And we get in there, you can talk about everything you're experiencing, ask questions, and I'll be able to answer you. Speaking of that, tomorrow maybe, or the day after, I'm not sure. Maybe the day after, because tomorrow's election day, and the energy is gonna be super heavy. Like you're gonna feel people like nervous and scared and all that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we hold in our own meetings. Right, exactly. Exactly. That's my point. So now if you want, tomorrow Wednesday, I would say Wednesday night maybe, we'll do like one of those like where we get in here and like I would love to be on Zoom so everybody can share, but it's hard to get all you guys on Zoom at once. And then I have to post a link and everybody's, sees the link, and it's tough. So how we can work it out is like we'll get on here and I'll get live on Instagram with the subscribers. And when it's time for someone to share, if you want to go live on Instagram with me, you can, and you get 5 minutes to share your experience, what you're going through, just like at any meeting, but about spiritual ascension. It's not about, you don't got to talk about nothing. You can talk about whatever you want, is my point. Okay. Hmm. On that note, I love you guys. Hmm. You know what, Divine Grackle? You said out of sight, out of mind. You know what I noticed when I stopped paying attention to like entities and all that, they're like disappeared to me. I don't hear them, I don't feel them, nothing. So, but I do feel like there is like a father energy, that I keep seeing this father energy, and they're like, it's almost like they're coming to you for healing. They're like, how am I doing with this? It's like you're healing them. But in the process of you helping them heal, whether it be, I'm hearing somebody's cousin, there's a young guy I'm seeing a Hispanic young man, and he died in an accident. I'm hearing Lepon, Lepon or Leopon. I'm not sure. hmm hmm I'm hearing the name Danny, but it's like saying like Spanish, Danny, like that. Okay, yeah. Does voting really affect the elections? It puts a dent in it, but at the end of the day, they decide ultimately. It's like a decision that's made, and I've like the Galactic has a say in it too. Right now, I'm just gonna say I want to say this: the red team is supposed to win. That's what I heard. Okay, but not that I'm saying they should win or lose. For me, the red team is supposed to or going to win. But if they don't, if last minute ends up being they don't, then we all know what it is. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm not saying that I'm not with Kamala or with Trump. Do not. I don't give a shit about politics. I'm just telling you what's right psychically. What I'm hearing is that the red team is supposed to win. They need to because of a reason. There's a reason. The Galactic, look at that. Because there's a reason. The Galactic wants to work with the red team. Don't forget, they're not just working. You guys have to realize they're not just working. We got listen. If you look at the governmental positions, just do me a favor. Use your third eye. Look at them. Do they look like reptilians? Do they look like bird people? Do they look like rats? Look at their faces. Humans will look like an animal. Like, for instance, a lot of people tell me I look like a cat. They'll look into my eyes and I'll be like, meow. And I have like those eyes. I look like a cat. Then you got rat faces. You know what race looks, some races look like rats and others look like monkeys and others look like hawks and others look like a bird with a big beak. Pay attention. What do they look like to you when they smile? Like, look at their faces. To me, when I look at Kamala, I'm sorry, but when she smiles, her dark eyes give me dark draconian reptilian energy. When I look at Trump, I just see like a goofy day. You know what I'm saying? Like he's just a goofy ass motherfucker who actually does care about America. He actually cares. He's on a mission. He's not there to be he doesn't care about being president. He doesn't care. That's what spirit tells me. You don't give a shit about that. As opposed to others want to become presidents because it's I'm gonna be president. They're gonna be cool about it. So like I said, I don't trust anybody. I don't trust anybody. But when I look at Donald Trump, something about his energy doesn't scare me. Do you feel what I'm saying to you? It's almost like he's too honest to scare me. Like he says shit, stupid shit, but that's what I like about him as a person, not as a politician. Please don't put me in that box. I don't give a shit about that. Yeah, people want it for their ego, and then there's others who actually believe they can make a change, and they will allow them to make that change up into a certain. Put it this way: you got your puppet who will do whatever they're told, and then you got the one that's gonna be a little bit harder. And I pray because I feel like if he does win, they're gonna try to take him out because he's not gonna listen to them. Why do you think they all hated him when he came in? If you ever watched that scene where they come in and there's an envelope that gets passed around, I don't know if you've seen it. And have you ever seen the Obama thing where the guy's face shapeshifts in front of everybody? They're working with alien beings. And don't tell me because I had the dream. Remember, I told you I was like a Sonic the Hedgehog. We were all like Sonic the Hedgehog. We crawled, but we were human looking, but we were not human. And we were on two spaceships, and it was the red team. I was on the red team. I didn't understand it until someone said, "Flow, red team, blue team." Get it? Democrats and politicians. I was like, "Oh shit!" And I was on the red team, and the blue team was there, and we were all fighting. When I say it was a war, you know those movies where everybody's gets together and fights. That's what it was. And I like grabbed the guy from the blue team and I pulled him up. Like I helped him up. Like I almost like wanted to work together. And we were all against each other, and it was just crazy. I told you, but the red team was winning. That's all I gotta say. I don't know if that was a galactic message for what's happening now and what's taking place, but just so you know, as above so below, as above so below. So what changes are happening above are happening here. So don't think they're not working with beings from other dimensions. Don't think that. You must be crazy if you think that they don't have connections to. Like the Pleiadian girls have shown me many times. Look at that. We see 110111000. Just 101111000. The Pleiadian girl showed me. She showed me. She looked at me. She showed me that they pretend to be us. They do this, they do that, and then they do this, and they lie to you, and they do. Yeah, she showed me everything like ahead of time, bro. ahead of time. All right, guys, I love you. I hope this message at least helps some people because I love you and I want you to be able to be honest and open with what you're going through right now too. Don't judge yourself. Surrender to the energy. Like remember to give yourself credit where credit is due because you're punishing yourself a lot here. I see you punishing yourself a whole lot, but yourself credit, babe. Give yourself credit because it's like you're doing the most with the punishment and you're not giving yourself any credit. And that's where spirit wants you to give yourself some credit where credit is due because you deserve more than you think you do. Like you need to really understand that you're doing a great job, that you are wonderful, you are powerful, you are beautiful. Congratulations. Don't be upset. Don't judge yourself. Let go of all that shame and guilt and fear, okay? Until then, I love you guys. I really hope this message helped you. I love you. We are definitely not 100% human. I love that you said that and then you know because some people just don't have a clue. Like people are just lost. Hi, mama, baby. Manya, 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 manya. Hi, Sinka Binka. Nobody's gonna love you like a dog loves you, man. They're the best. They're the best. Hi, booby. You were crying for mommy? Come here. Come here. My mom's making Albanian burek. It's gonna be so good. Come to mommy. Come to your mother, you butter. She's making burek. This is, you know how Greeks make spanakopita? Or whatever it's called? Hi, Mama Angel. I love you. I miss you. I kiss you. Oh, she was crying for me. Yeah, she's making it like spanakopita with potatoes and... Who are you making that for? And Robin again? All right, you better save us some too. That takes hours to make, but it's like devoured in 2 seconds. So good. All right, guys, I love y'all. I'm not cleaning shit. No, I'm not doing it. Not tonight. I'll do it tomorrow. And I need a box. I gotta go start putting all the Christmas presents away for everybody because my rooms are full of junk. I mean, full of people's presents. And I gotta clean that up. Because my room is like, it looks like a store in there. It's insane. Look like a hoarder's room. All right, guys. I'll see you later, okay? Just remember what I said. Patience, gratitude, forgiveness, shameless, fearlessness, and forgiveness. I love you, okay? I kiss you guys. Monthly meetings, I'm not sure how much it is. Oh, so if you want to subscribe, you have to get out of the phone and go into a computer and it says join memberships because for some reason you can't do it on the phone. I have to find the link, and if somebody does find a link for that and you can copy and paste it, and I don't know how, no, I won't be able to copy it from you anyway. So I'll look for the link and I'll post it because I know a lot of people are having problems joining the memberships. It's hard. So anyway, but do that. And then by Wednesday, I think on Wednesday, we might do this whole, the membership thing, the meeting thing, okay? I love you guys. I'll see you later. Good night, guys. Love and light. You too. Stay strong. Stay strong. Bye, guys. Good night, guys. I love you. I don't like cutting you guys off, so I just gotta say goodnight 100 times so everybody can get it. I'm broke ass white guy. It's okay. I still do stuff anyway. You don't need to subscribe. I do a lot of stuff for people that are not subscribed.